Chapter 15. Escape to the surface. It feels like they've been sailing along the cliff face for 2 days without finding a single way out. John and the others keep an eye out, hoping to find something soon. Ramirez spots an unusual rock formation in the distance. He goes to John and tells him about it. It takes a while before they get any closer. It's a kind of channel where the water flows in from the ocean. It looks like it's being sucked in. John says excitedly, "We have to turn around immediately." Everyone gets into position and tries to turn the yacht. But the pull is too strong. They have no chance and are sucked in. At tremendous speed, the yacht is propelled even deeper into the Earth's bowels. John, Billy, and Ramirez hold on as tightly as they can. Only poor Rufus slides from side to side, wailing. With a quick grab, Billy grabs him and holds on as tightly as he can. The journey continues steadily downwards. Everyone has the feeling that their end is near. They suspect that the heat in the Earth's core will soon evaporate them all. But for some reason it seems to get cooler and more pleasant, as if they are in a natural air conditioning system. After a while, their journey slows down and the yacht leaves the underground channel and enters a kind of grotto filled with water. Countless diamonds hang on the walls and the ceiling is not visible. Everything blurs in the darkness. John realizes that this grotto is an extinct volcano. In the middle they make out an island with a strange building on it. John is heading towards the middle of the island. The water is very clear. Billy is trying to find a reason, but to no avail. This lake must be very deep. Billy suspects that the extinct volcano must reach very deep into the Earth's core and that the volcanic tube has filled with all the water over time, and water is still coming in. Now Billy understands that this volcano is not extinct. It fills with water up to a critical point and then starts to erupt again. It is a water exchange system. With every eruption, new nutrient-rich water is brought into this underground world with the help of whirlpools, ensuring that this world can continue to exist. They reach the center of the lake. The island is a gigantic diamond. The building turns out to be some kind of futuristic generator. This building was anchored within the diamond. It looks like an archway, and there are unknown symbols on the walls. It reminds John and Billy a bit of the movie Stargate. There's even a dock directly beneath the massive arch. John drives to the dock and anchors the yacht. They gaze in amazement at the massive arch. This artifact is not from this world. It is made of some kind of alloy that has a strange aura. A bright glow emanates from it, yet it seems very cold. They also hear a dull, pulsating sound. "Let's take a closer look," says Billy. The three leave the boat and step into the enormous diamond, which must have been formed by the extreme heat in the Earth's core. Whoever built this structure also carved steps into the diamond. This makes reaching the strange building very easy. When they arrive, they find themselves in front of the ring-shaped structure. It's larger than they had imagined. Half of it disappears into the diamond. It's a strange metal alloy that shimmers slightly green and emits a magnetic whirring sound. The entire building is covered in unknown symbols. Directly in the center, beneath the ring, is a kind of table. There's a notch in it. John takes a closer look and notices that it's the same shape and size as the strange amulet he's wearing around his neck. What now? He thinks. Billy says to John, "This engraving here is shaped like the amulet that hangs around your neck." John asks, "What do you think? Should I connect the amulet to the plate?" Billy says, "We don't have any other choice anyway. It's worth a try. Let's find out what happens." Ramirez, as always, says nothing. It seems as if he doesn't care. "Okay," says John, pressing the amulet into the mold. Something incredible happens. The amulet, which fits perfectly into the mold, begins to dissolve. Not only the amulet, but Ramirez also dissolves before them. A rumbling can be heard from the depths. It begins to shake, and the water begins to boil. "Get back to the yacht!" John shouts. They run back at a frantic pace, desperate to escape, and jump onto the yacht with their last ounce of strength. The building begins to glow, and a protective shield forms rings around the yacht. Thunder begins to rumble, and the water begins to evaporate. John and Billy have no time to mourn Ramirez. The volcano is getting hotter and hotter. Thanks to the protective shield, the two don't feel the heat. Then, a massive explosion occurs below in the magma chamber. Water has likely penetrated, and the lava mass is now shooting upward with tremendous pressure. It's as if a valve has been released. John and Billy hold on as best they can. They hear Rufus howling below the deck. The masses of water are sweeping the yacht up the volcanic shaft. They don't know how fast they're being accelerated upwards. Without the protective shield, they would both have died long ago. The water evaporates more and more, and the reddish glow of the lava becomes more and more intense. John and Billy both assume that they will die in the volcano. Still thinking about dying, the yacht is shot out of the volcano. It's an underwater volcano, now surrounded by water outside the protective shield. It continues upwards to the ocean surface. It's a hell of a ride, but the water pressure slows its speed, and after a few minutes the yacht surfaces and floats peacefully on the ocean. John and Billy breathe a sigh of relief. They made it. They just don't know where they are. But it's good to breathe the fresh air.